Now, as we already studied about the pumping lemma, now we are going with a question. Here the question says that there is a language L, an, bn, where n is greater than 1 and n ranges from 1 to infinity. Here the language turned out to be this. Here S is a string in L, where x, y, z are the parts of S and P is the pumping length. Now, now this is how the S is divided into x, y, z. X is A, Y is AB, and Z is B. Now we have assumed that the language L is irregular. For it to be regular, following condition must be true. That is, x, y, I, z must belong to A, and the length of y must be greater than 0, and the length of xy must be less than the pumping length. Now going with case 1, the length of xy must be less than the pumping length. Here 3 is less than 4, thus it turns out to be true. Now case 2, length of y must be greater than 1. Now here y is AB, so the length comes out to be 2 and it is greater than 1. So it is also true. Now going with case 3, here the string x, y, I, z, where I must be greater than 0. For I equal to 0, S turns out to be AB, that is true, and it is a part of the language L. For I equal to 1, S equal to AABB, which is also true, and it is also the part of the language L. For I equal to 2, there we go with an exception, S equal to AABABB, which is not the part of the language A. So our assumption turned to be wrong, thus L is not a regular language, hence proved. Thank you.